Look, baby, I know I'm that nigga. I still gotta give all my glory to the Lord. How do I moonwalk on niggas like Tonka Toast to keep my spirit go? I'm tryna keep ducking up. She keep on looking my Instagram, stalking me. She tryna see what's in store. She was like, fire up, are you still poppin'? Look, girl, I'm still poppin', of course. Cleanest nigga she done seen, probably. I do my moves on my flip, probably. I get up tall like bro, I still gotta do what I did, Cleanest nigga she done seen, probably. Still do my moves on my flip, probably. I'm the nigga, but I gotta like do what I did, yeah. Fatavy Armageddon when I drop, smooth young suave, respect for young nigga, boo. I learned again from my pop. They be like, can you please rap again lyrically? Can you please stop going pop? Pull up, shh, hot, game on lock, nigga, why would I stop? Backhand like I'm Mia Sharapova. All my praise, it go up to Jehovah. Black little shawty, she look like a soda. It get burnt, it get light Minnesota. Me and my brother, the back in that joint like it's Freddy and Jason. People keep saying it's on me, but boy, you must be mistaken. Baby, I know I'm that nigga. I still gotta give all my glory to the Lord. How do I moonwalk on niggas like Tonka Toast to keep my spirit go? I'm tryna keep ducking up. She keep on looking my Instagram, stalking me. She tryna see what's in store. She was like, fire up, are you still poppin'? Look, girl, I'm still poppin', of course. Cleanest nigga she done seen, probably. I do my moves on my flip, probably. I get up tall like bro, I still gotta do what I did, Cleanest nigga she done seen, probably. Still do my moves on my flip, probably. I'm the nigga, but I gotta like do what I did, None of this happened on accident, this by design. I don't wear Tommy Hilfiger cause he don't like niggas, I wear Calvin Klein. Everyday rappers, they ring my phone for a feature, I just hit decline. Click, that day you see me, I was acting cool, but today I got time. Made tricks on it, that's my agility. I think they like me because my ability.
It's official, that's 10. You know what I'm saying? Always had faith for my man, just saying. It's a good drum, it's 30.
Growing up, my mom used to we used to go to Seventh-day Adventist church or whatever. That's like church on Saturdays, they believe in the Sabbath and all that.
Right.
They don't eat meat. So
That's a fact.
I grew up on this shit, so it wasn't like really hard.
Yeah.
Just transitioning back over to the shit. I mean,
It's already introduced, they're planting the seed as a youngin'.
right.
What made you like start incorporating healthier meals and stuff to eat?
I'm just trying to be conscious about what I'm eating, man.
Yeah.
I've just seen a lot of people in my family pass away or, get sick because of what they was eating. And I feel like I can make a difference with replacing a meal or two. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Making a difference, just doing that or showing people what I learned to do. You know what I mean? I might not do it myself all the time, but if I show you, then you might say, all right, well, I remember how to make that. And then I'm going to put it together.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Plant them seeds.
Yeah, but you can't even go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it, man. Best choice I ever made. Just watching what I eat.
Well, talk to me about your fasting experience.
Man. No, fasting is decent, man.
Yeah.
If you could just focus on not eating or just think about other shit besides eating, then you could get through it, man. It's like you just gotta fill your day up with
Other activities. Yeah.
That's really all it is.
And what was your goal going into it?
It was just a challenge to myself, man. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm my own competition, you know what I mean? So I felt like I could do it, and I did for 2-3 days. Just
okay. What type of drum?
Dry fast.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Dying.
And that shit was hard.
30.
And the difference for those who don't know is between a dry fast and a wet fast. A dry fast you don't wash, you don't let water touch your skin.
Right.
You know what I mean? A wet fast or a soft fast, that's what's done. Hard fast, soft fast, whatever. You know what I mean? But
that's
basically do those things, whatever the case. But I was in the house, so it was, when the pandemic just started. Yeah. I'm not going out the house like that, you know what I mean? But since I'm in the house, I can challenge myself like that, you know what I mean?
it's kind of like similar to Ramadan in a sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than it's not like 24 hours.
Right, exactly. See, you break fast, and you got a window to break fast when you fasting during Ramadan.
Right.
When you basically, when you doing the dry fast, you just going straight through. You're not taking no breaks.
Yeah.
Not drinking.
And you noticed the difference after the 3 days? Like, how was you feeling?
At first it was like, I felt light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt real light, basically. Just not eating enough and not having nothing. But when you go back and eat something, you gotta be careful what you eat or how you eat, cause
introduce it.
Yeah, cause you can get real sick real fast.
Yeah. Gotta take your time with it. You in the building. Late night edition type thing, you feel me? Had a long day. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like all previous episodes, you know what I'm saying? Had family in the building. People that was with me during my growth periods in life and contributed to my life, you know what I'm saying? So, got my man's Brandon here.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Something like, you feel me? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling alright, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little groovy off the wine.
Man. We around though.
Yeah, we around, definitely. We go back. Linwood days, Wesley, y'all know who that is, Jamone. Matter of fact, Brand Jamone, one of the first people I smoked the herb with. Man, saved my life one time. I almost checked. One of them hot summer days, it was like 100 degrees outside, niggas trying to smoke. It's like, god damn. So we did what we did, and we outside smoking, and then we was chopping on each other, talking crazy. Next thing you know, your boy fainted. Bop. Head first on rocks and down a hill, you feel me? Had mini seizure. Let them tell it. I don't know what happened. I blinked out real quick. It happened real fast.
I didn't believe it happened.
Yeah, it happened so fast. And like, so had that my whole side of my face was like bleeding, crazy. Had a scar under my eye, I think above my eye. But my mans took care of me that day, you feel me? I probably wouldn't have been here if it wasn't me for my mans right here, so.
Like, that's bro though, man.
Yeah.
You already know.
And that was one of the moments where I learned what like dehydration was, because bro, being in that heat, smoking it takes basically water from your body and leads to dehydration on top of the heat. So like that combination of things led to that happening. And I fainted multiple times before I got into the health. And then later on, I'm like, oh, these the symptoms to get to that point. So all that was like a learning experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Before we started this joint, we had a healthy, sturdy meal, all vegan shit, courtesy of Chef Brandon right here. Beautiful thing. Would you say, oh, no, we're gonna slide back. What's the importance of herb? You know what I'm saying? You've been smoking for a minute.
Oh man, listen.
10 years plus. First person I smoked with, like, you been, you mean? Wiz Khalifa over here.
No, real rap, man. The importance of herb, man, just to keep your life balanced. I mean, it's not for everybody, you know. Everything ain't for everybody, but just a nice even balance in life. I don't drink often myself. I do drink wine, you know what I'm saying? But to keep my balance, and whenever I want to, you know, party or just get loose, that's what I do. I smoke my herb, man. That's what I do.
Okay,
that's what I gotta do, man. Keep an L roll before I cook my meals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come out 100 times better. You know what I mean?
It enhances your senses and
definitely,
creativity and all that?
Definitely.
Okay. Would you say that, back to the meal that he cooked, you know what I'm saying? Would you say that chefing is a passion of yours?
Yeah, man, it's definitely a passion, man. I love it. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, and I realized that being young, smoking my little herb and coming home, you know, high, whatever the case, go in the fridge, be trying to put stuff together. That's when I started realizing that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? You know, fast forward down down the line, my first few jobs was like fast food joints, you know, line cook jobs or whatever. But I gained a lot of experience working in them restaurants and, you know, being on the bottom end, you know, with everybody, you know, doing the hard work, the hard labor. You know, worked my way up and eventually got a sous chef position, you know, held that down, you know what I mean? But definitely, man, I definitely say the herbs, like, make a difference when I'm cooking, when I'm eating and shit. You taste the difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah, ever since I know him, he been chefing it up, creative with the meals, and it just, you know what I'm saying, it just shows over time when you practicing your craft, it leads you, it expands, and it leads you to do what you love, or in arenas that you love, as far as like your jobs that you may have, so on and so forth. So that's definitely a blessing to like keep that torch going, you feel me? So in the day of the life of Brandon, what's your habits and routines looking like? What do you do on the day to day?
Right now, I mean, I'm slacking. I ain't even gonna hold you, but at the same time, like on a regular, man, I just get up early. I probably start my day off, you know, meditate a little bit, just thinking to myself, you know, and I try to cook myself something good to eat or whatever the case. And as of lately, I've been really investing a lot of my time in learning more real estate and things like that. So, you know, I've been looking into videos on those kind of things and listening to music, man, and just staying in tune with myself. You know what I mean? I've been going through a lot of, you know, family trauma right now. It's like been a hard time. We had a loss in my family, so, you know, just getting through that, basically keeping my sanity and, you know, worrying about my happiness, you know what I mean? Because your happiness is the most important thing, you know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you keep your sanity, you know what I mean?
Okay. So you were saying on a day-to-day, meditate, eat some meal,
cook me something.
Oh yeah. So what's the importance of, you know, spending time learning other ways to have different streams of income? And
oh man, like that's so important. Just learning different ways to make money creates different roads, you know what I mean, that you could take in life. You know what I mean? My passion is cooking, but thinking outside the box and learning other things is, you know, that's not beneath me. That's not, you know, not something I want to stray away from. I want to be involved in that as much as possible. You know, learning anything is useful. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely right now more open to learning more about working for myself. You know what I mean? I'm at that point in life where I'm done working for other people. And I'm trying, you know, start a business, you know, start something up for me. You know what I mean? To pass on to my kids and all that one day. You know what I mean? But just being open-minded, man. Like, honestly, bro, like, I ain't even gonna hold you, because if my passion is cooking, but if I just was a closed-minded person, you know, I could be stuck in the same position that I was in at one point. You know what I mean? Just working those dead-end kitchen jobs. You know, I love cooking myself, but when I do it, one day I want to do it for myself, and I want to have my own restaurant, and I don't want to depend on cooking for money. You know what I mean? I want to do that because I want to do that.
And you enjoy it.
Because I want it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's really important. Just doing what you love, whatever that is. Like loving what you do. You know what I mean?
Facts. So, speaking on like motivation and inspiration, like what are some things you lean towards to give you that?
God, man. I'm gonna hold you, man. I'm one man. I mean, it's just my personal experience with life. Like, But I'm one man. I can't say that I could do it all myself. You know what I mean? Just having faith that you got somebody behind you that's going, you know, in life is either going to teach you a lesson, you're going to learn from it, or you're going to gain from it, and you know, you're going to move on. You know what I mean? Just God is one way that I put that in perspective in my life. You know what I mean?
So would you say like if we got more specific with the God, do you like read the Bible? You know what I'm saying? You listen to some words from some preachers, or is it more like seeing the signs in your life, or just taking a moment to appreciate things? Like how?
I mean, I grew up in the church. I grew up like my mom took me to church every Saturday. You know what I mean? Because she was Seventh-day Adventist, and my dad would take me to church the same weekend on Sunday. You know what I mean? So I spent most of my childhood in and out of churches. So I gained my faith through that. But to be honest, you know, once you experience faith, or once you experience God, you know what I mean, or been with him, you know that he's with you forever. You don't got to go back to those places if you know what I mean. If that's not where you're comfortable at, or if that's not where you feel at home, you know what I mean. But definitely keep God close, man. I walk with him. You know what I mean. That's how I feel about that. Like,
okay.
And
would you be able to like speak on like some of those experiences that you experienced? You like, oh, this what it is, like,
oh man,
from this, like, from everything I learned, like, this is like, oh, that's him, that's she.
Man, so many experiences, man. Like, I done been in places I ain't belong in, been with people I ain't belong with. Could have went left 5 seconds, you know, missed. Cops come 5 seconds beforehand.
Right.
I mean, that could have went another way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, man, God always got me, man. I can't really say anything specific, like.
Okay.
But honestly, like, you know, that's just, we grew up just doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? We grew up getting in trouble and all that. You know what I mean? God protected us then. You know what I mean? We could have been statistics. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Oh God, that's a fact. So, speaking like during these COVID times and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Some people get stuck in like, you know, viewing the news too much, or just negative people around them. They may be in a bad space mentally, and just you with going through the situations you've been through, losing one of the closest people to you and stuff like that. Like, how do you transform that energy? Like, if you're in a bad space, how do you transform that into, you know, something positive, or just shifting it?
Well, I focus on my goals. You know what I mean? I keep my goals in mind, and I keep my family members that I keep close to me in mind. You know what I mean? I gotta be strong for them. You know, I gotta be strong for myself and for them. You know, and just I mean, honestly, like, just having faith and projecting that faith onto them, that helps too. You know, just helping them see that it's not all bad. You know what I mean? It can be better.
Focus on the positive.
That helps me too. You know what I mean? That helps me out, venting to them and helping them go through it as well. Like,
okay. While we on family, what's the importance of family and community? Like, having that in your life.
I mean, your family is your structure. You know what I mean?
Foundation.
It's your foundation, and in some cases you don't, you don't got a close family or a close foundation, but you know, you keep in touch or whatever the case, and those people keep you where you need to be going on your path. You know what I mean? I got family spread out. My family's all over the place.
Right.
But we're close. You know, we talk and we keep each other in mind, and you know, give each other, you know, that good that what's that like that family vibe that you be needing sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need to hear your sister or your brother tell you, you know, you fucking up, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Or get it together. But you need that sometimes.
Tighten up.
Right.
looking crazy out here. You got, you know what I mean? Got to hold it down for the team.
Real life. You know, so it's important to keep your family around, you know what I mean? And then especially if you got younger ones, you gotta keep them close because like these screens is raising these kids, man. And it's like if you're not involved in your kids' life, if you're not involved in the kids in your family or around your life, they could fall victim to whatever these screens are showing them. You know what I mean? And that could be anything.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In this day and time that we live in, we got access to so much information. And like, you could go down a rabbit hole on Google, on YouTube, clicking on all these different links. So with us researching and getting this information, we still need guidance from our elders and the people in our lives, because experience is the best teacher. So if we couple those things together, then that's a great formula. So we gotta keep that in mind definitely when we're learning, because that balances out some of the wild stuff we come across.
Yeah, definitely.
So oh yeah, we was talking about music earlier, as far as like your daily routine and habits and stuff. Like, what's the importance of music? Like,
yo, music is everything, man. Like, music is like your sound waves, your sonic rhythm, man. Like, that's what we in tune with, you know, naturally, you know, being as though some of us, we've been stripped of our whole entire cultures. So that's how we communicate through just speaking, like just our music, you know what I mean? That sends a vibe that nobody can replace just by speaking it, you know what I mean? We vibe with it, you know what I mean?
That energetic vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? They say energy speaks volumes, and music is energy. And no matter the culture or the race, you're gonna feel the music. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta know what they saying. You hear the beat, you hear the melody, you like, oh, I'm vibing with this. Oh, this is groovy, you feel me? So it's definitely a universal language.
Definitely.
And a big tool that we have to like communicate with one another. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get to playing the instruments, get to freestyling. You gonna catch that vibe. That's real. Yeah. You was talking about playing like the piano and stuff when you was younger as well.
Man. I can tell you something about that.
Okay.
When I started playing the piano, man, I was like 5 or 6, right? I'm at a family member's house with my cousins and all that. And my mom kind of set me up because I didn't expect to get my first lesson when I got it. I was out, you know, chilling with your cousins or whatever, you know, like sleepover, young boy days, you know what I mean? Watching cartoons early in the morning, having a good time. I get a call up the steps, we in the basement, I get a call up the steps like, you know, come here, Brandon, come here. I go up there, my aunt sitting up there at the piano. You know, she like, your mom wanted me to teach you how to play the piano. You know, that was the first day I ever got a lesson. You know what I mean? But from there, that day I didn't like it. But from there, you know, I grew to love that instrument, and I'm not a professional or nothing, but that's something I'm definitely looking to get back into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's therapeutic too, just playing instruments. You know what I mean?
Like you were saying, the harp is just like a piano just standing like a piano, up. And back in like ancient times, they say they would use that for healing. Like they would play the harp over you.
See, I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what we hear, to share the knowledge, share something, connect the pieces. So they would play the harp over you to heal certain ailments that you may have. Same thing with the drum. It being made from trees, bark, the skin from, you know, animals and stuff like that, that's connecting you to nature. And same thing, it's healing you. And even with people that listen to like frequencies and things like that, like 536 hertz,
I actually been on that a little bit too.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same concept. Like these tones and these sounds is healing. Even when we talk about language, English is a little tricky, but when we talk about other languages that use their tongue and tonal clicks, and they use like different parts of their mouth, those language in itself, like speaking certain tones, is healing. So keeping all that in mind, like those are things we need to practice and implement into our lives, because our daily rituals and habits are healing. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying, it's subconscious, or we may forgot, because of society and what they put on us, but it's always there and it's always gonna be there. You just gotta tap in, you know what I'm saying? Little knowledge, a little research, and boom, you right back at it.
Right.
So what does success look like to you?
I mean, success means, to me, basically, to be able to create my own outcome. You know what I mean? Being able to decide whether or not I want to get up out of my bed and go into work, or being able to pass on that same option to my children and their kids. That's success to me.
Right.
Not having to be oppressed and go to work every day. You know what I mean? That's success to me. You know what I mean? Whatever form of that. You know what I mean? I don't gotta be a millionaire. You know what I mean? If I don't gotta get up every day and go to work for somebody every day, then that's fine. I'm cool. I'm successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Controlling your freedom, controlling your time.
That's
it.
it.
The most important thing you got is time.
Yeah, seriously.
So how you use it, what you put it towards, like that's gonna control whether you're successful or not.
Right.
And of course your perspective of success, but time is that key ingredient, you know what I'm saying, and your consistency, whatever you studying or working towards is gonna get you there. So that's a good drawing. That's a good drawing.
Right.
Something I've been thinking about for myself, like as of lately, and just growing up, you know what I'm saying, not having many father figures around. I had some, you know what I'm saying, my uncle was around, and neighborhood peers, and you know what I'm saying, but that's different. Like your peers is different, but like having adult men around in your life definitely affects like how you know, view life and how you carry yourself. Your OGs, like they going to make sure you proper.
Right.
So me just thinking to myself, like, yo, what does being a adult, what does being a man mean? And I'm asking that to you, like over your years growing up and stuff, like what does being a man / adult mean to you?
I mean, basically being able to be responsible for, you know, everything that I've done up to this point and everything that I'm gonna do forward. You know what I mean? Being able to be accountable. You know what I mean?
Exactly what I was thinking.
That's
keywords: accountability, responsibility.
That's what it is, man. Like, you know, I slack off. You know, everybody ain't perfect. You know what I mean? But being able to get yourself back on track, and that's a part of being a man. And being able to pass that knowledge on is a part of being a man. Like, you know, don't sit on it. Don't just, you know, keep it to yourself. These kids need it more than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get worse as life goes on. You know what I mean? So just definitely just learning and teaching, man.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one, man. Seriously.
Accountability, responsibility, passing it on. Yeah, those are a question connecting that is like accountability is so important to growth. And like, how would you say, like, how do you hold yourself accountable? Because that's like a, you know what I'm saying, that's a tough question.
See,
introspective, John.
Right. When you when you get to a certain age, you start just, you know, making lifestyle changes. You know what I mean? Being on top of your lifestyle changes and the plans you put forth for yourself. You know what I mean? That's a part of my accountability. You know what I mean? Or basically, like even my diet. You know what I mean? Just being aware that what I'm eating is going to be beneficial to me. You know what I mean? Or just, you know, staying on the path that I'm on. That's a part of my accountability. You know what I mean? As a man or just as an individual.
Yeah.
But you know, other than that, you know, and just watching how I you know, spend the money and, you know what I mean, all that. You know what I mean? My finances and all that. You gotta be on that too. You know what I mean?
Major. Accountability, awareness. That was a key word he said. Awareness, being aware to even be able. And then he was saying his goals, like his goals hold him accountable. Staying on point with that vision that he has, that he wants to achieve for himself. Like, staying true to that is going to hold you accountable, and you gotta keep that in mind, because if you don't got that, then you turn into another person. You're a whole nother bull. You know what I'm saying? Are we getting to the end of this thing? You got any questions for your boy? Sheesh.
All right.
No.
Man, I do got some good questions for you, man.
We got time.
How do you feel about meditation, man?
Meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation is a good joint, you know what I'm saying? My OG, Kind Essence, she put me on. Well, she hold meditation classes on Monday. And before the COVID, we was meeting in person. We do them joints every week. And that basically, so she still has those classes, but it's on Zoom. So if y'all want the link, I can send that to y'all. It's The Haven on Facebook, Zoom link, But basically, I feel as though my creativity as an individual, as far as imagining things and stuff like that, is kind of not on the strong side. So meditation helped me strengthen that. And like in my meditation, she would do guided meditations, be like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I'm in the meditation, and I may not be doing exactly what she's saying, or I am to some degree, but I'm envisioning these things. She like, go to a safe place or create a place.
Right. I came on one of them jokes.
Yeah, exactly. So she like, create a place, create this, create that, and like I'm envisioning these things in my mind, and I'm breathing is key. Like breathing is key during the meditation, focusing on your breathing. So I'm envisioning, I'm breathing, and I'm like, dang, that's dope. Like me taking myself to these places and having that experience. Also, meditation for me is working out. Like breathing is key. So working out helps me focus on my breathing.
Okay.
So that's when I lock in. You gotta pace, like running. You running at your own pace, your own rhythm. So that's why that's important. Right. Even with doing push-ups or doing pull-ups, it's a certain breath. Yoga, it's a certain breath and flow that you following. Mm-hmm. Like as you descending, you may be breathing, you inhaling. Mm-hmm. But as you ascending, then you exhaling.
Right.
So it's knowing that for each exercise or each thing that you're doing, and then you're getting more connected, things are flowing through your body more, right. You're healing, so on and so forth. So that meditation is key to your healing and relaxing yourself, because your breath is connected to the mood that you in. So if you breathing fast, you may be angry or anxious or upset, but if you slow down your breathing, you could be more tranquil, relaxed, and at peace. So it's key to understand these methods, to apply them to your day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy. That's heavy, man. And you put me on the meditation shit, man. I ain't gonna bro.
Man,
I ain't gonna bro. Like I ain't gonna I wasn't in all that.
Yeah.
But meditating definitely took me it put me in a better place. You know what I mean? Especially when you're going through stuff.
Right.
Just creating a safe place for yourself for your own brain. Like you know what I'm saying, that was decent.
And that go hand in hand with like reflecting, like you know what I'm saying, just taking time for yourself at the end of the day to just process what you've been through throughout the day, because everything is so fast paced, you constantly consuming stuff. So it's so important to take time out your day to be like, yo, let me just think about the day. Let me think about the people I interacted with, the places that I've been, you know what I'm saying, the food that I consume, like how did it make me feel? Right. Am I trying to interact with them again, or if I'm trying to do something else, like switch it up the next day. You are the creator of your life, your destiny, and what you're trying to do. So reflecting is part of being in control of that destiny. So it's fundamental, it's foundational.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You got anything?
Yeah, I got another question, man.
Okay.
Man, what got you into the martial arts, man?
Okay. That's
I wanna know what you
Yeah.
you know.
All right. So when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I did some karate for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't anything that I was into younger, like I played basketball, I did track, I did karate. I wasn't into it for so long because my aunt was very strict with she would put me on punishment if I wasn't doing good in school or if I wasn't doing my chores. Be like, all the extracurricular activities, that's over with, cut them things out. So I wasn't in too much for too long. So that's why consistency is so important to me now, because I'm in control of it, and I didn't have that when I was younger. So once I got the chance, I was introduced to Sekou Chinyelu through my man's Athan Anthony. You know what I'm saying? We pulled up to the class, first class you watch, and then I'm like, damn, this stretch / workout's thorough. I like the teacher, the grandmaster. He seemed like a thorough bull. So self-defense is so important. Being able to protect yourself and those around you, I think that's important as of being a man. One of the principles of being a man. And I feel like, I don't like people being bullied and taken advantage of. That definitely happened. I agree with you. Yeah, bro. And that happened to me when I was younger. Like, older niggas take advantage of me, or just me not niggas wanting to fight and me not on that type time, not really trying to fight.
Not even worried about
that. Or just me not being confident in my abilities to fight, because niggas never showed me. So later in my life, it's like I got the opportunity to learn these things. I'm gonna take advantage of it. So that's pretty much was the starting point. Like, I want to learn these things, and this is a free class being taught in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, this is divine. Like, it was divine. Stars aligned, got in there. You know what I'm saying? We strong in there.
Definitely, man. Shit, that's probably all my questions. Well, ain't no more questions. I got a few more. What year did you start basically going on no meat diet? Like, not diet, lifestyle.
Okay. So I got introduced to it at the end of like 2014. So I was reading books, heavy, going to Black and Nobel, grabbing a bunch of books. Then I grabbed Queen Afua Heal Thyself. And that was around like holiday season 2014. So I was reading it, I'm like, damn, this information is different. Like, I ain't know none of this. After reading that information, I'm like, all right, I'm basically going to slow transition into not eating meat. So I was like, after the holidays, because I was already implementing more greens, more vegetables, more fruits in my diet. I was working at UPS. You know what I'm saying? I was just eating spinach out the box, out the bag, you feel me? No sauce, no nothing. I was committed, you feel me? So I was like, after the holidays, I'm gonna lock in, cut meat off. And 2015, like after January 4th, I think I had my last cheesesteak. Then, you know what I'm saying? I locked in. No meat since then on. And then in the first...
Real quick question. What was the hardest thing to give up? Like, when you stopped?
The meat was easy. I guess the cheese is definitely more harder.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that shit addictive, you know what I'm saying? They say it's more addictive than cocaine.
Listen, man, look, I got heavy vegan cheese now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm vegan cheese boy now.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. Like,
so like over the years, like when I do fast, like that's when I cut everything out. No cheese, no sugar. I just focus on fruits and vegetables. But I will go back to the, you know what I'm saying, the cheese and the sugar. But the meat always been like, nah, I'm cool off of that. But yeah, cheese is definitely one of them Johns.
I think the hardest thing for me to give up, man, honestly, is chicken. Chicken is probably the hardest for me.
What do you think it is about it?
I really don't know, yo. I really don't know, and I don't like to be that stereotypical person, you know, but it's just, it's so good, especially if you know how to make it right, man. But a lot of the vegan substitutes give you a lot of, you know, different leeway and they're not eating that stuff, you know what I mean? But it was the chicken for me, man. It was baked chicken and all that. That was once a week in my house.
No, definitely. Same over here. Like, bro, coming up, bro, I eat anything. Any meat,
life, bro. Like,
yo,
not
nigga
even
was
worried about it.
Nigga was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm still skinny. I You know what I'm saying? I always ate a lot, always knocked it down, go to Wesley crib. They be like, damn, you ain't eat today?
Right.
I'm just eating all their food.
Right.
But they was just showing love. But yeah, nigga was just eating everything. But woo, crazy.
Life.
Man. Alright. We almost wrapping up. The last thing is like anything you want to plug / touch on, any ending messages you want to give to the people before we get out of here.
Yeah, man, just never let your goals don't get discouraged about your goals. You know what I mean? Basically. I felt early on I felt a lot of discouragement about what I was doing or when I decided to change my diet. You know what I mean? I felt a lot of discouragement. But just never focus on that. Worry about, the end goal, what you're trying to accomplish, and, make that a clear vision that you're trying to achieve. You know what I mean?
I will say, failure is a part of success. And I feel like they don't teach that as growing up. Like, bro, you going to fail to get to where you need to go.
Exactly.
Like, that's part of the lesson. Like, you learning in the fail. You're learning as you fell or whatever you fell in. That's a lesson to be whatever you got to work on next to get to that next step. So don't let that, knock you back or keep you down because... You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be part of it. And the more comfortable or the more you understand that, the easier the process is. And it's all a process. And we deal with it differently. But the principles and the things that we deal with are universal. So that's yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I think we good on that.
Good.
We you know what I'm saying? Oh. Cash App. What's we need that.
Yeah, so that's brand 7795, and I accept the donations, you know what I'm saying?
77 birthday, cancer.
77.
Born on 5. Okay,
That's
I like
the number,
that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like what y'all hearing, you know what to do.
Man.
That's a blessing. We appreciate y'all, you feel me?
Definitely.
So may y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, y'all life. Till we meet again.
Right.
More life. Big blessings.
Big blessings. All
Yeah, you know what I mean?